up, guys? What's up? CCENT ICND 100-105, the most recent test to date of this video. Lesson lecture 16-2. Do you know how many broadcast and collision domains exist in this topology? Alright, guys. What's up? My name's Wade. If you haven't known already, we're getting into these videos a little bit, guys. I've been kind of tied up studying myself some, and I've been helping other people, tutoring, making a little bit of side money, trying to build up that reputation, which I will give you guys the information at the end here if you're interested in some one-on-one tutoring. So let's look at this. This will be the last one I'm going to go over. I'm not going to hammer this too much. You can find other stuff online to practice it. But this will be the last one on the broadcast and collision domains. So without further ado, let's switch it on over. And here we go, guys. So this is what we're looking at. Got a hub. Well, first let's count. How many routers we got? We got one router. How many switches do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 switches. How many hubs do we got? We got 1. How many PCs do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 PCs or computers. So the question for this topology is, guys, how many collision domains and how many broadcast domains do we have? This time we will first do the collision domains and then we will do the broadcast domains. And to reiterate again, this will be something on the ICND 1 that you about can guarantee that you're going to probably see in some form or fashion. So do understand it. They really want you to know this for that ICND 1 for the CCENT. So it's something that you need to know. So we're going to neaten this up just a tad here. I'm going to bring some PCs a little bit closer to this one. That way it's a little bit visually easier to see. So you can see the connections here. Don't worry about the red or green. So as I said, we're going to start with the collision domain. So take a minute. I want you to look at this topology. And I want you to write down or memorize when you look, how many collision domains do you think exist in this topology? So only worry about the collision domains right now. So guys, if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video because now we're going to talk about it. And this is something that you do want to be able to do somewhat quickly. If you understand it, you should be able to do it quick. If you're not sure, then you don't quite understand broadcast and collision domains. So I'd recommend going back to the previous videos to understand it. So okay, how many collision domains do we have? So let's take a look. I first always like to start from either right to left or left to right, however you want to do it at the end of the chain of this topology. For this example, this switch down here at the end. So we have a hub. A hub is a collision domain all by itself. So all connections connected to the hub is one collision domain. So there's one here, or these are all together. So an entire collision domain in this circle right here. Oh, I was trying to widen that and I can't. Not when making it out transparent I can't. But anyways, this whole area is a collision domain, so let's get rid of that. So alright, so that's one. And we'll start over on this side. We've got 2. Remember, this is a switch. Each port's its own collision domain. 2. We got 3. We've got 4. Can't forget about this cable here. We got 5. Can't forget about this cable here. It's connected to a port. This is 6. Then I'm going to work my way over. This is a switch. So this is 7. This right here, switch to a switch. This is 8. This right here, a switch to a switch. This is 9. Both are switches down here, so we got 10 right here. We've got 11 right here. Then we've got 12 right here. Then we've got 13 right here. And then we've got 14 right here. So we have 14 collision domains. for a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And remember, this entire connection on the hub, every cable that runs to it, 14 is one collision domain. Remember, more collision domains are better. You won't really have to know this, but try to understand that more collision domains is actually better because less collisions, or the possibility of a collision. So don't have the idea that a hub is better than a switch. It's actually vice versa. The more collision domains, the better. You want to divide them up. So 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 collision domains. Now how many, and hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Remember, the hub is an entire collision domain, and it stops at this switch. All cables connected to the hub is one entire collision domain. The switch does divide it, but remember, when this one's counted, it's a collision domain. The switch is dividing it, but the hub takes the port. So we wouldn't count this as a separate collision domain because the hub's attached to it. So alright, let's get to it. So hopefully that helps understand, and hopefully you got a grasp on the collision domain. To me, the collision domains are a little bit harder for people to pick up. Just remember that a hub does not provide separate collision domains. Switches do. Switches provide them, and routers along in the topology, kind of like this. Don't forget that these two connected, that is a collision domain to the switch to the router. Now if this was a hub going to the router, then this would be an entire collision domain. So just remember the hub and switch. The biggest difference is understanding the hub and switch. So okay, going on. How many broadcast domains do we have? Take a minute here. Remember that broadcast domains are divided by layer 3 device. And there's other ways also, but we're going to, what they want you to know is that a layer 3 device, so we won't go any further than that on it. So okay, with that being said, there is only one broadcast domain, 2 broadcast domains in this topology. Remember, a router divides the broadcast domains from each port. There's one port here being used, that's an entire broadcast domain. One port over here being used, this is the second broadcast domain. It doesn't matter which way, you can call this the first and the second. All you need to know is that there is 2 broadcast domains in this topology. So guys, I hope that helps you guys out with understanding the difference between broadcast domains and collision domains. Is this the last video? If you have any trouble, go back to the past videos. I will be more than happy to help you guys out with it. If you have any questions, that is, with replies or anything to that extent, please feel free to let me know. If you're interested in one-on-one tutoring, please feel free to let me know also. I will show you guys, but I'll show you the page right quick just because this is a short video. So let's go back over here. You can see that over here, tutored some, 5-star rating so far. I don't know if that'll stay. And we can see some of the subjects that I teach and times and etc. from there. Even some of the reviews, 3 lessons, 2 lessons, and so on from there. So if you feel like you need more help, please feel free to get in touch with me. I will point you to the site. We can do that. They have a nice layout on that website. There's like a draw board. There's shared text, the coding page, which I don't really use. But we can do one-on-one tutoring, and I'll do my best to help you out on anything. Here lately, it's been, I've pretty much been helping people with complete topologies, IP version 6, routing in like packet tracer, GNS3. I've done subnetting, teaching subnetting one-on-one, broadcast, or not broadcast, but setting up topologies for students and basically showing them some of the basics of setting them up. But anyway, guys, I hope that helps you guys out for this lecture and lesson 16.2, how many broadcast and collision domains exist. If you have any trouble, please go back to the past videos for any kind of help that you might need, guys. Until next time, see you guys in lecture and lesson 17. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe. Any questions, please reply down below or shoot me a PM. See you guys next time. Peace.